Hey gang, I'm Fahaam, your financial freedom guru. Let's turn your dreams into billionaire success stories. Let me tell you a story that begins not in the high rises of Wall Street, but in a tiny dorm room at Harvard University. Imagine being a college student, books scattered everywhere, but instead of just focusing on midterms and essays, you're also busy monitoring financial markets and making trades on a small, portable computer with a modem connection installed right into your dorm window. That's exactly how Ken Griffin's journey began. Today, he's one of the richest men in America, with a net worth well over $35 billion, but his rise to success was not a product of luck. It was built on relentless focus, smart risk-taking, and an undying obsession with the financial markets. Ken Griffin was born in 1968 in Daytona Beach, Florida. He wasn't born into wealth. His dad worked in finance, but Ken wasn't handed anything. His interest in business sparked early, and by the time he got to Harvard, he was already consumed with the idea of investing. During his sophomore year, he convinced the university to let him install a satellite dish so he could get real-time stock quotes. He then raised over $265,000 from friends and family and began trading convertible bonds, hybrid securities that combine features of stocks and bonds. He wasn't just trading, he was winning. And he did this while attending classes and earning his degree. After graduation, Griffin's early success didn't go unnoticed. He caught the attention of Frank Mayer, founder of Glenwood Capital, who gave Ken a seed investment of $1 million to start his own hedge fund. And so, in 1990, Citadel was born. The name, Citadel, would eventually become one of the most dominant and respected names in global finance, but back then, it was just a bold vision, a few people, and a lot of hustle. Griffin, at only 22, was already running a firm with big dreams and even bigger expectations. He believed that by using rigorous data analysis and advanced technology, he could outthink and outperform the market. Under Griffin's leadership, Citadel grew aggressively. He was a pioneer in using quantitative strategies and hiring top-tier scientists, engineers, and mathematicians to help crunch massive amounts of financial data. He transformed how hedge funds operated, turning them into high-tech labs filled with supercomputers and algorithms. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. In 2008, during the global financial crisis, Citadel suffered massive losses. At one point, the firm lost nearly 50% of its value. Many people expected it to collapse. But Ken Griffin didn't fold. Instead, he doubled down, made tough decisions, and led the firm back to profitability in record time. Citadel eventually bounced back stronger than ever, and today it manages over $60 billion in assets. But Griffin didn't stop there. He also launched Citadel Securities, a separate business that became one of the largest market makers in the world. If you've ever bought a stock or used an investment app like Robinhood, there's a good chance Citadel Securities played a role in executing that trade. They process trillions of dollars in trades and are a backbone of the global financial system. Griffin's philosophy has always been centered around hiring the smartest people, investing in technology, and staying ahead of the curve. He is infamous for being tough, demanding, and exacting with his staff, but that's exactly what's made him one of the most successful figures in finance. He isn't the loudest personality in the room. He doesn't seek fame like some billionaires. Instead, he moves in calculated silence, pouring his energy into making Citadel a powerhouse and cementing his legacy in financial history. And let's talk about his wealth. Ken Griffin's net worth is jaw-dropping. Beyond the billions he manages, he personally owns some of the most expensive real estate in America. In 2019, he bought the most expensive home ever sold in the United States, a $238 million penthouse in New York. He owns properties in Miami, London, and even Palm Beach. He also has a jaw-dropping art collection valued in the billions, featuring works by Jackson Pollock, Willem de Kooning, and Jean-Michel Basquiat. He's a quiet collector, but one of the most serious art buys on the planet. But Griffin isn't just about making money. He's also a major philanthropist. He's donated hundreds of millions of dollars to causes ranging from education to medical research to cultural institutions. Harvard, his alma mater, received $150 million from him. He's funded science programs, public schools, and hospitals. He's proof that being wealthy doesn't mean forgetting your roots. It means giving back and empowering the next generation. And perhaps what's most striking is how he's done all this with an intense focus on the long game. While many investors chase quick returns or ride hype cycles, Griffin has always emphasized discipline and preparation. He once said, "Success in investing is about having the discipline to follow your strategy through the ups and downs. That discipline is what separates ordinary investors from billionaires like him." He didn't rely on luck. He relied on research, precision, and a strong team. He turned a Harvard dorm room dream into one of the most powerful investment empires in the world. So what can we learn from Ken Griffin? First, you don't need to be born into wealth to build it. You need hunger, focus, and the courage to take risks when others hesitate. Second, investing is not gambling. It's a science, and those who treat it as such reap the biggest rewards. Third, when setbacks come, and they will, you don't quit. You adapt, you learn, and you come back stronger. And finally, remember that wealth isn't just about money. It's about using that money to make a positive impact on the world. Ken Griffin's story is not just about billions. It's about vision. It's about daring to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to think differently. It's about staying calm during chaos and seeing opportunities where others see doom. And it's about building something that lasts, something bigger than yourself. If you're sitting there thinking success is out of reach, remember this: a college kid with a modem and a dream changed the world of finance forever. What's stopping you? This is Fahaam signing off, reminding you to keep chasing freedom, stay financially sharp, and dream so big that even your fears get intimidated. Let's make your story the next billionaire journey.